Hey guys, in today's video we'll be talking about the Pythagoras Theorem. The formula or equation in relation to this theorem is a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. We use this equation to calculate the length of the sides of a right-angled triangle. So remember, it only works with right-angled triangles. So what are right-angled triangles? To draw a right-angled triangle, place a ruler perpendicular on a straight line. This will give you a 90-degree angle. Now draw a line using the ruler and connect the edges of the two lines together to make a triangle. Now that we've identified what a right-angled triangle is, we are going to identify the sides that represents A, B, and C. A and B are always the sides that make up the right angle. It doesn't matter which one is A and which one is B, as long as they are adjacent to the 90-degree angle. And C should always be across from the 90-degree angle. So let's give this triangle a bit of a whirl. To identify which side is A, B, and C, we will follow 3 steps. Firstly, identify the right angle or the 90-degree angle. From that point, we can identify our A and our B. And C will be on the opposite side of the point. Now you can pause the video and give yourself a try. Note that the orange triangle comprises of 2 right-angled triangles. So how did you do? You probably answer it either this way or this way. Now that we know how to identify a right-angled triangle, let's get back to the Pythagoras theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. So the sum of a squared and b squared will give you c squared. And c is known as the hypotenuse of the triangle. Let's have a look at a first example. First we write our equation and then we identify the right angle. And from there we can know our a and our b and also our c. So in this case, a equals to 1 and b equals to 2. And we need to find c. Putting a and b into the formula, and we can solve for c. After square rooting 5, we will get the value of c. Now our second example. Again, we write down the equation. We identify our right angle and then our A and our B. So in this case, A is 15 centimeter and B is unknown. And we know C equals to 20 centimeter as it is located across from the right angle. Putting all these numbers into the equation, we will solve for B. And this time we have a unit which is in centimeters. So to solve for B, we have to carry 225 across the equal sign. So from positive, it will become a negative. So 400 minus 225 will give us 175, and square rooting that will give you the answer for the length of B. The next example is of an isosceles triangle, which means that both the right and left sides are of the same length. This triangle consists of 2 identical right-angled triangles. So the base is 4 meters. When we divide by 2 equals to 2 meters. So this gives us the length of each right-angled triangle. And the height is given as 8 meters. We can make this a bit clearer by drawing just half of the triangle so we can identify the A, B, and also the C. So again, the first step is to identify the right angle, and then we can identify our A and our B and also C, which in this case we have to find the C. So A is 8 meters, B is 2 meters, and C is unknown. Putting this into the equation, we can solve for C. In this case, the square root of 68 will give us the length of C. That's the end for today's lesson. Thank you for watching.